Humans! How we doing? Trick question. I feel fucking weird. Not weird like I usually do. Not like the daily weirdness I just politely decline and wait for the next bus. No, this is something bigger, more powerful, something moving about like a spectral force, which should surprise no one around this time of the year as we await an ancient Time Lord's annual ride across the multiverse, breaking into people's homes while he judges the children, waltz ghosts, terrify the rich into giving a shit for a day. And I have been in the presence of winter magic before. I've been to zoo lights. It's fucking marvelous. You can't escape it. There's not enough gorilla shit smell to make you turn your nose up at the festive spirit as you walk the grounds festooned with twinkly lights and your hot Chockies and pretzels. And yet, somehow, this feels weirder, something deeper, something gripping my heartstrings harder than my congenital heart condition. And I gotta get... Somebody just went, ugh. Yeah, happy holidays. Anyway, to get this out of my chest, I think I got the jollies. Oh, I braced myself this year. I've been wearing shorts in the cold. I've been avoiding the Chris Kindle marts. I turned the lights off in my place. I've been living like candlelight, so my place looks like a Victorian poltergeist lives there. I trained my Alexa to say, bah fucking humbug, whenever I ask what the temperature is. I'm on it. You gotta fight hard, because it's crispy, it's minty on the breeze. There's nips out and in the air, and everyone's getting drunk early because it gets dark by 3 p.m. now, so you might as well call it. But it is a fool's brace, because there's no fucking stopping it. I am currently rock hard and merry against the winter chill, with enough jubilance to light up Las Vegas, lest the crushing weight of the void suffocate me in the Arctic dark, which is no way to asphyxiate. Drowning in caramel, that's how I want to suffocate. You gotta go out smothered in buttery creme like a fucking Werther's original. That's how I want to go now. Yeah, I'd be dead, but I'd be candy. Don't act weird about it around me. It's the winter, I'm a bird. I'm dodging Weber grills like a smoke-flavored game of Frogger. I don't care about your personal politics. Every one of you humans gets the grilling eyes when the temperature dips below 30. That's why we fly south. That's the reason. And most of us can barely afford miles, so it's a pain in the ass. Wish we could stay, but y'all are hungry, so we gotta bail. Happy holidays, kiss my ass. But like the noble caramel, I have softened in this holiday cheer. Though I tried to remain solid this time of year, but that state of matter is a state of mind, man. Because once the music kicks in and someone taps the nog and the peppermint smells waft into my balls, there's no escaping it. I got the fucking jollies! So just bear with me a moment before I head sternside, humans, because I got the jollies. And yeah, that's probably because I've been drinking like I'm writing a novel in the 60s. But the why doesn't matter. There is no why in Christmas. What matters is the joy in me. And I gotta get it out, so duck if you don't like it. I know we all have the jollies. And I know you know what I'm talking about. And here's the thing, I know I have those jollies because suddenly I'm cool with Timothée Chalamet. Like at first I was like, the fuck's this guy think he is with that smile and those sparkly eyes? He's no Nathan Fillion, I'll tell you that. Nathan Fillion looks like he sneaks in full cocktails into movies. What do you got, Tim? Candy? Fuck out of here. But like now I get it. He's whimsical. He's nice. He's doing nothing wrong. He's just out there, unassuming and twinkling in the darkness. You see what I mean? These thoughts are the thoughts of a jolly man. A merry man. And I said, fuck you to the holiday this year, but here I am wassailing in shit. I didn't actively choose this life. It's just me now. And I blame you, humans, because you're out there putting up Christmas trees. According to the Encyclopedia Britannica. Cite your sources. That's a New Year's resolution for you. The modern Christmas tree originated in Western Germany, the main prop of a popular medieval play about Adam and Eve called the Paradise Tree, which is a fir tree hung with apples that represented the Garden of Eden. And that delicious sex tree merged with something called a Christmas pyramid. And though that sounds like a yoga instructor's hitting on you, it was, quote, a triangular construction of wood that had shelves to hold Christmas figurines and was decorated with evergreens, candles, and a star. Around the 18th century, woo! Around the 18th century, it was the jam in the German Lutheran community. And then in the 19th century, Prince Albert, who was German-born, ein Skandal, and Queen Victoria were in an engraving around 1848 of them and the children around a festively lit fir tree looking haunted as ever, which was the style at the time. And Britain went crazy for it, but allergies are eternal. Artificial trees have been around since the 1800s, but it wasn't until the 50s that the infamous aluminum tree began its reign of spiky terror on the unstabbed youth of human society. Sometimes at night, you can still hear the screams over the frozen lakes of Wisconsin of hundreds of Midwestern children who accidentally knocked one of those silver knife pines into their siblings during a festive game of fuck around and find out. And now, here we are. According to the American Christmas Tree Association, quote, 61% of Americans are doing trees this year. And yeah, I hear you, Ebenezer. Of course the ACTA says that. I'm sure if you ask the American Association of Decorative Gourds this year how it's looking, they'd say, oh shit, you know what? Over half the people we talk to are doing gourds this year. Who'd have thunk, right? But like, travel down the block after 3:30 when it's fucking pitch black. You tell me how many gourds are lighting up the windows. Like those festive rockets ready to take out every floor of the brownstones as you pass. PYMNTS predicted that $5.6 billion will be invested in Christmas trees in 2023, which is actually higher than the $5 billion from last year. 24.7 million of them real trees, 28.69 million of them artificial. So you see, it's your fucking fault. I'm feeling this fucking spirit this season. And it ain't just me. December 5th, 2023, Michelle White of Lexington, Kentucky, told WDKY that she and her family were told by Bobby Hayes of the Magic Carpet Cleaning that whilst cleaning the family rugs, he had discovered that a baby owl had been living in the tree they brought home 4 days ago. Now, I know that timeline was a walk, so let me try again because the nog is hitting. A family in Kentucky bought a tree, brought it home, decorated it, hired a rug cleaning service who discovered 4 days later they had a fucking owl living in it. Apparently, quote, it blended in, which, okay, sure. I guess if you're 9 white wines in, and I only assume this family was, because like if you can afford a rug cleaning service around the holidays, you have white wine and you are drinking it. But like, how the fuck do you miss a woodland creature when you're face deep in the pines figuring out where the "We Survived COVID" ornament is gonna go? Anyway, the owl was freed, and Michelle told People magazine that she will be knitting a tiny owl in remembrance and have it on her tree. And yeah, there's some cynical shit I could say about consumerism and raping the national land for your holly jolly fucking needs, but I can't, because that's adorable. And I got the fucking jollies. Not to mention Brett Ingram from Dallas-Fort Worth, who went viral on TikTok, brag, with a vid she made of the moment she found a fucking possum living in her Christmas tree on November 29, 2023. Apparently, the family had this tree gleaming in their home for 10 days when a wild possum saw the light, had a fucking moment, and climbed up in the tree with no witnesses until Brett heard, quote, a faint sneeze. And then went to investigate. Eventually, the possum was removed safely and sent back into the wild. And yeah, there's a lot I could fucking say about how home security has lapsed in your human population, or how fucked up do you have to be to not notice a possum in your Christmas tree, or even how bad I feel for that possum who clearly got the fucking jollies and wanted in on it, only to be physically removed and tossed back out into Texas. No one should have to face that fate this holiday season. Not even Scrooge would kick someone out in Texas. That would be cruel. And on top of all of this, Brenda fucking Lee has made $1.6 million in revenue and about $700,000 in publishing revenue, or $2.3 million on the total strength of 301 million on-demand global streams and 16,000 track downloads of her actually viral Christmas earwig rocking around the Christmas tree. And it's not even fucking Christmas yet. Last year, that Holly Jolly Jam dump truck $2.7 million in master recording revenue for Brenda Lee and her label, Universal Music Group, and $1.274 million in publishing revenue, totaling nearly $4 million on the strength of 464 million on-demand streams and 24,000 track downloads, and it has hit number one on the Billboard Hot 100 for the holiday for a second year in a row. Humans, look no further than your own now, that the animal kingdom is squatting in your spruces. Blame only yourself when the family dog takes out the Christmas spread, for the jollies have sent us all into fits of madness, you included. You flew too close to the sun on tinsely wings and made your spreads too festive to ignore, luring us like anglerfish in the darkness, only to cast us back out into the cold because we're outside animals. We don't wear pants or have Amazon Prime. Well, fuck you, humans. You did this to us. The world is dark, it's fucked up, and it's mean, and it's only going to get meaner in 2024, and god damn it. I was planning on grinching the shit out of this year, but you went and built these goddamn glowing monuments to comfort and joy. And now no matter what I fucking do, I get sentimental feeling. Want to hear the voices in my head screaming, let's be jolly. I want to deck my balls in boughs of holly. No matter how hard I try, I end up rocking around the Christmas tree in a new old-fashioned way, and I blame you. And Timothée Chalamet, because he is a Christmas tree, blinking unassuming in the darkness. It's his fault, it's your fault, and there's nothing I can holly jolly do about it. Merry Christmas, I love you, good night.
Chad the